Hey, Apophis here. Actually coming at you with some Elden Ring content. So I decided, after having insane queue times for invasions on some lower level builds, about like 62 and 123, it's like, why not just pop into my 137 strength build that I still have set up for using fists or just rapid attacks in general. I am pretty aware that the claws still combo and that the fists have been nerfed. The running R2 no longer combos to any R2, including Warcry, which I'll show at the end of the video. But yeah, build has 80 strength, 60 vigor, you know, your usual stuff for a high level strength build. And we're using both the Rotten Wing and Millicent Prosthesis to gain our maximum amount of attack power upon rapid attacks. And you know, I'm not actually sure if I ever really proc it in most of these matches, but I guess we'll find out. Guess we gotta give this guy a few points for creativity. Spamming every lightning spell in the book. Not sure what happened there. I think my second R2 blue running R2 got stuffed, so I didn't really get the hit there. Not sure why I thought that was going to reach him, but I don't know. The regular R2 on Starfist is definitely doing work. Alright, so this guy's being a little too creative here. So one, that art is only particularly useful if, let's say you're using the regular scythe and you do charge R2 into it. That's pretty good. But that still requires an endure swap to like really get off. But anyway, yeah, we just kind of, well, that was a mistake. I basically storm stomped to hit R1 instead of R2 and did pathetic damage, so yeah, if you're going to use Star Fist and Storm Stomp, always do the R2. And I'm just playing dumb, mashing, caught him midair. Got the bleed proc. Great. I actually don't think Blood Flame directly adds bleed damage per hit, but the damage over time inflicts bleed. The exact amount, not sure. You know, I really should have known better once I saw that he had a dagger, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so he didn't get stunned by the Storm Stomp. You always need to, like, visually hit confirm that instead of just blindly doing it. I don't know. I just didn't think he was going to keep hitting golden parry. And he seems to be quite leveled because that riposte did about 1.8k. Fun fact, I had the Fia debuff this entire session, so I could have had about 100 more HP. Storm Stomp moment. And you know, I was fumbling my inventory so hard that I just looked away from the screen and got hit over there. Probably should have just backed away, then swapped to my knives. Or just taken out the heavy thrusting sword. Either way, that was like a little too easy. I'm not really sure what the the censored word can be. It's got a lot of letters though. You You know, I could have sworn that Thunderbolt thing would have deflected my attack, but maybe the running R2 still does too much poise damage for that. Oh well. Spoilers, this was a close game, but I kind of threw. I guess I'll point out that moment. Or the many mistakes. So that was like kind of an unfortunate trade, but it was still in my favor. So at that moment where I ran in to trade with him, instead of using running R2, because obviously we don't have any combos on that anymore, I should just ran in and done Storm Stomp into R2, and then just did running R1 to finish him. That would have been like the correct way to do that trade, because I think the Storm Stomp combo is like 750, 800 damage there. Versus getting 400 damage and no frames because they nerfed the hit stun. So, I mean, fists are still okay. I think that, like, even post-nerf, at least Star Fist with a ton of strength, you're still getting, like, a good amount of attack out of all this. Or not attack, but a good amount of damage. But I also feel like I could have done all of this on, like, let's say, claws, and just been better off. But I wanted to see what would happen if I just did this entire run with, like, mostly fist. Probably could have also done a lot of the same things with, like, let's say, a Claymore, Knight's Greatsword, or Storm Stomp, and still gotten some combos. Pretty messy, but it is what it is. So I'm not really sure why I started playing so stupid in this match. I definitely could have just played this better and not gotten hit as much, but I don't know. So as you can see there, running attack barely did any damage. That was pretty pathetic. I should just done running R1 instead of running R2 there. That was bad trade. So yeah, I just ran into it again on purpose to try and trade, but again, without the running R2 to R2 combo, you're really not getting that much out of that. And yeah, just mashing R1 with the bleed, so that's 2 R1s into the bleed. That was about 1,000 damage. I should probably be using that more. Like, let's say some of these situations are right up on them, and I'm not going to hit Storm Stomp, right? So this guy, I had already lost a match against him earlier, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I got very confused about what I should be doing in this situation, so I'm not going to so yeah, we can see what happens. So I get hit by crouch poke again. Alright, so he tries to hit me with the delay R2. The range on the fist is just getting depressing, so I put it away and take out my HTS. It's way too obvious I'm going to do running attack. And here, I know that he wants to do the running attack or just try to catch me with crouch poke, so I'm not really trying to let that happen. So, keep evading the crouch pokes, but again, I'm having trouble actually being able to hit him despite him whiffing his moves, right? So I need to like step back and kind of think here, but yeah, that's not working either. So, try to punch a backstab, that doesn't work. Can't even punish his failed backstab with an R1 because the two-handed R1 on HTS is like not great. But that was unfortunate. I don't know. I feel like I need like a secondary weapon that has horizontal sweeping. So maybe if I redid this build in the future, I would probably use like, I don't know, Knight's Greatsword or something. Or possibly even like take out a shunter for like matches where I know I need to poke. I'm not a huge fan of HTS anymore, but I never was to begin with, to be honest. But I do know the one-handed running R2 is quite good, but the tracking nerf, maybe not quite as good. Yeah, it was about time for me to get dinner, so I was A little tired, didn't want to just chase him down and do whatever, so I just waited. And yeah, that's why you pack 101 points yourself, so you just ignore Storm Stomp and literally punish them for trying it. It's pretty great. So yeah, that was like a good 15-minute session. I ranked straight up to combatant. I had a pretty good time. It was a lot more fun than getting McGangbanged in another 3v1 invading, so I appreciated that. But yeah, here's some footage of the running R2 not comboing into stuff just to prove my point. So this is with Warcry. That was just a roll match, ignore that. But as you can see, there's like very little hit stun even after he got hit by running R2. The damage and the hit stun level are both nerfed. And Barbaric Roar with like the full charge does give you some hyper armor, so it's still situationally useful, but you're really not getting too much out of it. But anyway, fists are nerfed, but they're not that bad. I'll see you guys in another video. I've got a bit more Elden Ring in me. So yeah, if you liked it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.